I'm going to read this quote to you real quick. It says, "A lot of people wait for the perfect conditions to start, but don't realize that starting is the perfect conditions." I heard Alex Hormozy say this in a podcast yesterday. I believe I watched that video. And it really encapsulates everything that we talk about when we say digital real estate acquired, DREA, our community, Digital Real Estate Academy. It wasn't that's not just a name we came up with. It was a play on digital real estate acquired. And in this video, we're going to talk to you about what that means. And the best way to start is that the biggest barrier for people to get on YouTube, realtors to be specific, realtors getting into YouTube is starting. They don't know what to do, what videos to make. They hate the way they look on camera, sound on camera.
Consistent.
Exactly. It's like this crazy whirlwind, and they're waiting for the exact right moment and the best makeup and the best hairdo and the best video script to just get started. They're waiting for those perfect conditions to start, when really the perfect conditions is just starting, because after you post a video 1, 2, 3, and 4, you kind of realize that, like, okay, I'm just gonna end up posting more and more and more.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that is the game for organic YouTube, is you've got to take up your market share. That is exactly what we mean when we say acquire your digital real estate. Acquire market share on real estate in your physical market where you're selling real estate, which is what we've built everything off of. Not only our community and like what I do on YouTube, but like our mindset and philosophy around YouTube for real estate. So that's what we're talking about in this video. Any immediate thoughts on that?
Yeah, totally. Just to add more context, so like you talked about with just starting, like there's so many things to take into consideration when starting that oftentimes it turns into analysis paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do all these different types of things, and when in reality, when you're starting, if you can adopt the mindset of a long-term thinker, a long-term planner, that's where you'll thrive the most. So instead of overanalyzing or falling into that perfectionist mindset on video 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know that you're going to be in this YouTube game for a while, because that's what it takes. If you can't be consistent, no marketing facet's worth doing, but especially YouTube. So to tie that together, the reason we say acquire digital real estate is because obviously everything on YouTube is based off search, which means these videos can generate exposure, engagement, and potentially generate leads at any point, because everything's based off search. So if you post a video last week, it can still generate those types of things as a video that did 6 months ago. So that's why YouTube is so awesome. So think of it, if you were to buy a home, ideally, and in most cases, you purchase the home, it goes up in equity over time, and because you bought, you can leverage or take advantage of that equity over the long term.
Yeah.
So it's appreciating over time. In the same way a YouTube video can appreciate by getting exposure, engagement, or leads over time. Mm-hmm. So that's where acquire digital real estate is. If you can adopt that long-term mindset, you'll be much better off. So that's really the principle that we built everything around, and that's where we coined that term.
Mm-hmm. Let me add to that as well. So everybody when they start is focused on one video, and you just talked about a video appreciating, but I want you to switch your mindset to thinking about your channel. Like imagine you had 100 houses that you've invested in rather than just one. And now you're talking about appreciation over all 100 houses over 10 years. That's what we mean by just go out and get post as many videos as you can, because it's just going to be more powerful. And I have a very real use case of that. When we first started, I was thinking, man, what is the best ideas for this one video, right? I'm kind of a creative person. I just wanted to make like the best real estate content. But now we're about to shoot my next launch is what we call it. It's 6 months worth of video. We sit down in a day or two and shoot it all right there. And how I think about YouTube now is how can I put together the most insane, most effective package of videos over 6 months?
Yeah.
Not just how can I make a really good video, my next video, whatever it's going to be. No, I'm thinking extremely intentionally about every video that's going to be posted, all 48 videos, and how they all work together to convert over a 6 month timeline, and what that will end up building my channel to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. And that's also why we do things over 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone who works with us at the agency, and we do the same thing for our stuff, is, we're not, gonna work with you to just produce a couple videos or come in for a month or two. If you want that, we'll refer you to someone else. Our product that we sell at the agency is intentionally designed off this principle. This is a long-term game. So the minimum requirement to work with us is a 6 month commitment, because at minimum, like I said earlier, if you want to do any marketing facet, Like, don't switch and change every month, or don't
Right.
create a couple videos and go, oh, it's not working. Of course it's not working. You posted 4 videos. That's why we, at minimum, require people to commit for 6 months, because we're laying the foundation, and you'll get way better over time. You'll find your style. You see what you like, what you don't like, what works, what doesn't work, things like that. So the product that we sell at the agency is literally built off this exact same principle that we preach here at Digital Real Estate
Right.
Academy.
So quick context here. What he was just talking about, you know, working with him, committing to 6 months, that is for the launch product. It's a higher ticket thing that Con offers at his agency. But you can also join Digital Real Estate Academy, which is free to join. There's a link in the description below. And it teaches what we do, but you do it yourself. That's why it's free. And it's that sort of thing. So don't think that you have to commit to a 6-month payment just to work with us. You can get all of the information that we've ever had on YouTube inside the free community that we built. But yeah, I mean, it's nuts. You know, you got to start thinking longer term if you're going to do this organic thing, and you can't think long term if you're scared to post one video.
Yeah, and that's why we built this community, is so that like-minded agents who want to build or scale their business with YouTube, you can come do it together. And Digital Real Estate Academy is that one-stop shop to come and do that. So we're going to wrap up this video right here. If you have any questions, please comment down below, and we'll get back to you on anything related to YouTube, or go check out the community in the description below, and we'll see you in the next video.